Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Happy Monday. Happy month of November. It's
Ooh.
November.
Already?
Yes.
Hey.
It's November. It's November.
It's November.
Thank you so much, Mom, for joining us again. This is Tea with Sylvester and Miss Patra. Make sure you grab your teacups for this week's tea. So, last week we did talk about how to maintain your business relationships, and this week we're thinking about, how do you, after maintaining those relationships, how can you become perfect? I know there's a saying, no one is perfect, but how can you work towards being perfect? At least even close, maybe even 98% perfect, right?
Yes.
So Mom here, of course, old generation, she'll be giving us some wisdom, and I'll be making some comments. And at the end of the show, I have a big announcement to make. So,
Ooh.
yes.
Can't
so
wait.
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait either. So, so are you guys ready with your teacups? First of all, I didn't even ask you, how was your weekend? I've missed you, and I've missed your comments. So make sure you do comment. Let's jump onto it. Mom, how are we doing this week, and what are we talking about?
Oh, I'm sure we are doing well. All the time, blessed God is with us. I think today let's talk about perfection and quality.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yes.
In our generation, old generation, we used to believe in perfection and quality. We believe that it's better you do something very well or don't do it at all.
Oh, wow.
Leave it. If you can't do it, leave it.
There's nothing at Wayesako, whatever. 5%.
Yes,
5%.
You do it quite well. You do it very well. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't try. Try to do something and do it very well.
Do your best.
You should do your best.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm fine with doing my best.
Oh, good.
Okay. So that's tip number 1. Don't be scared of failure. Try it, but when you do try something,
do it very well.
Try to be perfect.
Yes. So, like in our generation, when you start employment, you are given a contract. Give an example of that. I'll start with your generation. If you receive a contract today through emails, whatever you call it, you receive an email at 8 hours. By 8:30, you have already signed that contract. Whereby us in the past, old generation, I remember when I started work at Zisk, I picked the contract, I was given the letter, with the contract inside. It took me, I think, 2 days or so. I took it home. I had to study each and every word to understand what they are talking about.
Okay.
Because you don't want the situation whereby you sign something and then in the future you are told, no, you signed for this. Maybe you didn't even understand it, but what your interest was just to get employment. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you try to do. Us in our generation, we are very, very slow, but perfect. Perfection. Yes, we look for doing something very well.
So in other words, you kind of study to make sure that you can do the work.
Oh yes, you can do the work and understand
okay.
each and every word what they are talking about before you accept the employment.
Okay, because you do not want to get those warning letters.
No. That I never got. For 29 years at Zisk, I never got that.
Okay. And then the second tip?
The second tip is when you do something, when you are dealing with the clients, you make sure that you listen to what they want you to do. The services, you have to make sure that you do a lot of listening and talk less. You make sure that you always think of quality. You spend money to have that quality thing which you are looking for.
Okay.
Yes.
So with spending money, it could also be, in other words, because as we were growing up, I remember seeing you spending money on school, a course, a certificate to become better at what you do.
Oh,
You
yes.
never stopped learning,
No,
right?
no,
Because you wanted to be on top of the, the
Yes,
leaderboard.
yes. Even in business, business, like if you want to bake a cake for somebody, no, you can just add flour, flour, eggs, and butter. You don't put so much, but you have to spend money that you find so that you have the quality cakes. Not whereby you are just making like a scone, you just tell somebody that, oh, I've done a cake. No. You spend money to buy them, to buy the ingredients so that you do the base.
Okay.
And then sometimes, what I do sometimes, I know even my oldies, they are doing the same, wisdom with the old people. Like sometimes sometimes you just feel like, let me do something for my clients. If you bake cakes, you can even just make scones for them. Then you say, oh, thank you for being our best, thank you for supporting me all the time. Make sure that you go out of the way.
Okay.
Yes.
So you go extra.
Oh, yes, you have to put that extra to make sure that you maintain the same clients. Clients shouldn't run away from you because of poor quality or not showing that appreciating. You have to show that you appreciate your clients.
Okay, yes, because that going a bit extra, I think I've said this on the show before. You can imitate a product or a service, right? You can even become a better product, but you can never maintain customer service. You can never maintain someone's character. So if you actually put in like you put in an extra, an extra effort, someone will always remember. They'll be grateful for that beautiful cake, but they'll even say, wow, she actually thought of me and gave me an extra cupcake or an extra muffin. That's very nice, especially during this time of Christmas, right? Let's have some giveaways. Let's think of others and put that extra something on top of your product or service.
Oh, yes.
Any other tip?
Like old age. We used to have that trust. We used to, you call it even just living by trust. You can bake a cake for somebody. You know that person, when she or he comes to pick the cake, he'll pay. And you just live on that trust, and you know that it was done. But now these days, you find, for me to bake a cake for somebody, you have to first, when you do the invoice, you have to make sure that that person maybe pays 50% or maybe pays everything before receiving the cake, which to me I think is not, we don't have real that trust which we used to have.
So new generation, let's start rebuilding that trust. If you do know that you owe someone some money that should have been paid 2 or 3 months ago, please reach out to them and pay, or try at least to start paying that installment. Someone is running a business. They're running a business so they could either contribute financially to their family, or maybe they're running it to pay tuition fees. Whatever it is, let's help grow their business and not destroy it.
Oh yes, for you to have that quality, make sure that you pay.
Yes. Support the supplier. Support the suppliers. Support those small businesses, and let's keep growing the economy. So what's the last tip before we make that big announcement?
Oh, the last tip is join the old generation by delivering quality.
Okay, so on that note, that's a segue talking about quality. Here is the big announcement. I'm excited for this announcement. It's something that I've been working on since February. Okay, so February this year. If you remember, one of my resolutions for this year was to increase my business territory, and something that mom, dad, and of course friends and family have taught me is to take risks. So I took the risk. Your girl is an entrepreneur. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur.
Ooh.
I didn't even know what an entrepreneur meant until, of course, I jumped on in this industry. So I am I'm writing a series of books. Yes, children's Christian books. And I'm extra proud.
Sounds good.
I'm excited about this one. This one is my baby. So my daughter Omolara is actually now a brand. Yes. So we're opening, it's going to be called Omolara TV. And
congratulations for that.
Thank you. So it's Omolara TV. So many other products and services will be added. But for now, the only thing I'm announcing, it's because it's 60% to be released, is her series. So with this series, it's going to walk us through Omolara's life. When she was, what my hopes and wishes are for her as a baby, as she grows to be a teenager, as she becomes a young adult, and of course the senior life, what my Christian values and dreams are for her. As we all know, we're all human, we choose our own path, but this will just be what my words are for her, and hoping that, who knows, this is something that could pick up, and maybe it could be something that she could get into business herself. But in the meantime, I will be running it for her. So it's going to be called The Adventures of Omolara.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't doubt your quality.
Thinking about quality, I had to make sure there was quality. So I did find a publisher. Of course, I am self-publishing, but I wanted to do it right. So I'm actually working with some publishers, and right now we're on that phase where it's the interior, the layout, the book cover has been chosen, the website is now live, and in fact I will be sharing the trailer teaser in a bit. So make sure, please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Right now, of course, it's going to be slow, but when things pick up, we'll be adding videos and stuff. So make sure you subscribe. So now you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Omolara TV. And of course, be on the lookout. Make sure you let me know if you're interested in hearing more details with the process of the book, so that when the book is finally out, you can support your girl again, and who knows, you can give it to a friend or maybe even your child. It's going to be based on Christian values. So yeah, so that's my big announcement.
Oh, God bless you for that.
Thank you. So here,
congratulations once more.
Thank you so much, Mom. So here's a trailer teaser for The Adventures of Omolara, God's Calling, and The Adventures of Omolara, the Superhero Within. Here it is. Yeah, so
Good
that's
to hear.
thank you
Sounds
so
good.
thank
Very good.
I have to sip to this. I'm very excited. So
I should join as well.
so thank you so much. So that's my one of my projects, and I thought I should share with you, my subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for always encouraging me to take risks, and thank you, Mom, for today's topic. To make sure, so I'm going to make sure I run it. I try to be perfect. I try to produce that quality that people are looking for, and yeah, let's see what happens. So, yeah.
God will handle it.
God will handle it. Yes. God will. Too blessed to be stressed. So, anyways, before we go into preaching, thank you so much for joining in this week. Make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Instagram. Until next time, thank you so much. Again,
Be blessed always.
yeah, and be safe. Bye.